positive vibrations from Central America. So it's early, a little later than I normally get up, but it's approximately, it's a little after 5, so 16 minutes after 5 here. And I love the early day because it's so quiet before people start getting up and everybody's mind starts racing. It's a wonderful time to be quiet and to take rest, to be awake, but to take rest. And it's huge. It can be really huge in our toolbox all the time, but especially right now. Self-care is urgent. Self-care is urgent and is a priority. So I'm sitting in a comfortable position right on my yoga block. Right here. You can sit on the floor if you like on a mat, or a yoga block can help raise your hips off the floor so that you're able to get your hips open if your hips are tight, and just to help you maintain an upright position. So you don't have to call it anything special. You don't have to call it meditation. You don't have to sit in any particular posture. Find a posture that's very comfortable for you. This posture is comfortable. I also sometimes just intuitively like to sit in this posture. It's very relaxing to me. But anything that allows you to sit without feeling any kind of pain in your knees or your lower back. So that's where sitting on some thick folded blankets or a cushion or a yoga block can help you to keep your spine nice and upright. So it's just experiencing your own quiet, right? Because quiet and silence can be medicine. And it's, I like to observe patterns. And it's definitely a time where, I notice that it can be very easy for us to be manipulated when we are triggered emotionally. So cultivating quiet from the inside is something that can be akin to developing muscle and working out, right? Quite often if we're constantly drawing out outside to be really noisy. So you don't have to attach any words to it, no religions, no nothing. We all have the essence or life energy that animates this body, right? Our essence was somewhere before it came into this body temple, and it will be somewhere else when we lay down this coat called the body. So I invite you, if you like, to just share some quiet space. So we can do it just a short period for just about 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm just going to take this mic off. So the birds don't mind the roosters and crickets and birds that are outside my window because they can get kind of loud. Okay, so if you like, you're welcome to share this quiet space. You can sit with your eyes open or closed. It's up to you. So just a short space of relaxation. Feel free to take a notebook. Maybe you can take a plain one and decorate it with something that inspires you. I like flowers. I also like colorful pens, right, to express different moods. So feel free to just write whatever flows through you. That could be a vision board, that could be drawing some pictures, that could be letting something go. So feel free to take some quiet time. It doesn't have to be a really long period of time. Nothing's required. You can sit with your eyes open or closed. But cultivating a craving, like we crave sometimes for people or food or distraction. It's interesting to observe the different thoughts that are running. I call it a ticker tape that are running across the ticker tape of your mind, right? Of your not the brain, but the brain is the organ and the mind is mental activity. So it's very, very habitual. So it's interesting to work with the mind and just to notice the different judgments, the loop thoughts that are probably happening over and over that we're repeating over and over. We do know that from personal experience, even in short experience, as well as science, that relaxation can change our blood chemistry. And there's so many things out there that are very triggering, right? That can have us acting out, cussing, upset, crying. And those are, a lot of them are very natural. They're very natural responses to stress, to feeling attacked. But they do set up, without making them bad or wrong, they do set off physiological responses in the body. So I'm just encouraging you to cultivate or to marinate or reason with, think about cultivating a craving for quiet. So this is free, so it doesn't cost anything. You're welcome to perhaps maybe press play on this and perhaps listen to the breathing. Listen to your own breath more so than mine, right? Because we're always breathing. I make an effort to be very conscious and aware of my breath, because between that and music, you can really, your emotions can be manipulated, and you can also guide your emotions and your awareness just with quiet and tuning into our own breath, right? You have a divine intelligence that resonates within your own body temple. So, if you got any value, if you like, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I drop a lot of things here, just in my simple experience around beginner gardening, whole fresh living, unprocessed foods. My preference here is cruelty free. Everyone has their own path, as well as encouraging folks to cultivate your own personal movement practice, which again is huge. It can be a huge tool for you in your toolbox of self care. With that being said, create a great day on purpose because you said so. And I will see you soon. You can also check out Body-Culinary on other social media, on Instagram. There's some on Facebook. And there are several different workshops based on things that people have expressed or have questions about. Healthy eating for men, plant-based. Um, Preparedness and food preservation with whole living foods, plant foods as a base. So preservation and preparedness. So those are some of the workshop offerings that I have landed on bodyculinary.com. And if you need to reach out and contact me, the best way to do that is through the website, and you can set up a time that's appropriate for us to speak. All right, folks. I will see you on very soon.